We will use the same text file in this lecture as we did in the previous one, that is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Once again, we start vi with the command vi alice.txt. Now we are back inside vi in the command mode. Now it's time we learn how to actually edit the document. Let's start by deleting some letters. We start by moving down to the second paragraph. Now we can hit X repeatedly to delete one letter at a time. To delete multiple letters at a time, say for example 10 letters, you can type 10 and then hit X. This will remove 10 letters at a time. To delete an entire line of text, you hit DD, that is the letter D twice. Now we removed an entire line of text. Remember from the previous lecture how we could move forward one word at a time by using W. We can combine that W with a D to delete a word. Position the cursor at the start of a word. Now hit D once, and then hit W once. Notice how an entire word was removed. A D and a W, D and a W. Now, if you want to undo some changes, you can simply type a U multiple times to start undoing your changes. We can also remove multiple lines of text. Let's say I want to remove the current line I'm standing on plus another 5 lines of text. Then I start by hitting 5 and then a D and hit Enter. Now I removed 5 lines of text in one go. Super efficient, isn't it? Now we are still in what's called a command mode. Let's start by inserting some text, so that you will get a taste for that as well. Position your cursor wherever you like to insert some text. I'll position mine here on an empty line. Now I hit I as in insert. Notice down here that it now says insert to let us know that we are in insert mode. I can now start typing text. None of the commands will now work. Everything I type will be treated as regular text. For example, if I type DD, X, and nothing will happen. These are all simply text. Now, to go back into command mode, I hit Escape. And insert at the bottom of the screen disappears. Let us know that we are now back in command mode. Now I can once again move around, deleting lines of text and characters. But now I want to save the edits that I have made. I hit colon, and I now hit W as in write, and hit Enter. And at the bottom of the screen you can see it now says written and the number of characters or letters that was written to the file. Also you see how many lines that were written to the file. If I would like to save and quit VI, I hit colon once again, and I hit a W and a Q as in write and quit. And we're now back at our prompt. And we want to open up VI again with Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. But instead of actually typing the command again, I can just hit the up arrow and the last command appears. I just hit Enter and we're back in VI. And as you can see, my cursor is now positioned at the same place when I exited VI. Now I want to show you some other useful insert commands. Let's say I want to start typing text on a new line just after this one. I then position the cursor on the line and hit O to open a new line. This is my new line. And I hit escape, and I am back in command mode again. If I instead want to open up an empty line just above the current one, I instead hit an uppercase O or Shift O. Again, hit escape to go back into command mode. I go down some lines here, and now I want to insert text just after my cursor. I then hit A as in append, and the cursor moves forward one step, and when I start typing, it's just after the U, which was where my cursor was positioned. There is one more very useful thing I want to show you. Hit escape to go back into command mode. Now let's say I want to copy and paste this line right here. I start by copying the line, or actually yanking it as it is called in VI. I do this by hitting YY. That is 2 Y's as in yank. I now position my cursor where I want the text and hit P to paste. For example, here I hit P. The text is now pasted into the line just below the one you were on. If you instead want to paste the text on the line above the one you're on, you instead hit an uppercase P or Shift P. But what if I want to yank multiple lines of text? No problem. Just as with removing multiple lines of text, I can combine a number with the yank command. I put my cursor here and I want to yank this one and the next 2 lines. I then hit 3 and YY. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says 3 lines yanked. And I can now move down a couple of screens. And I can now paste my text here with P. And the 3 lines of text were pasted. Now we can save and quit our changes. I hit escape if you're not already in command mode, and hit colon and WQ and hit enter. Congratulations! You now know more about VI than most other people. And yes, I know it's a lot of keys and commands to remember. But don't worry, I have made a PDF file for this lecture as well, with all the commands and then some that we have covered here today. Now it's just a matter of practice. So practice, 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 and you will become a VI ninja in no time.